Hi, I'm Rick Hawthorne. I'm the editor of Subaru Drive magazine. I've been lucky enough to be able to drive this all-new Impreza, not exactly this model, I had a different one, but this is the base model. It will show us some of the highlights of the all-new 2012 Impreza. The entire styling has been revised. We look more like the legacy models, the legacy sedan models. You'll find similarity or familiarity between models in the Subaru line. Up front, the hood's got sharper creases in it. The grille is a two-step design. It's a little bit more stylish. Still retains the Hawkeye headlights, a little cleaner design. The fog lights are surrounded with a black bezel. Along the sides, we can see other distinctive styling, such as over the wheel arches. Both front and back is a little broader here. Again, it's indicative or reflects some of the styling on the Legacy in particular. Wide open wheel arches, it's a sporty design. The glass area is mostly uninterrupted, different from the current design too. The quarter windows, instead of mounting the mirrors where the quarter windows are, they're mounted here in the sheet metal. That opens up visibility to both sides. And in the back we have a similar situation. The quarter windows are built into the doors instead of into the bodywork. That improves entrance and egress. You've got a wide open area to get in and out of that back seat. The reach-through door handles make the doors easier to work, easier to open. In the back, the trunk lid has a high deck. It ends in almost a spoiler. Also has an accent chrome piece across the back that is similar to what's found on other Subaru models. While we're back here, I've popped the trunk to show you something else. And perhaps it's hard to see, but the cargo floor is completely flat up to the seat backs. Those seats both fold down so that you have a flat floor all the way across into the inside should you need to carry cargo. Inside the car, one of the things that's different is space. If you're used to driving a third generation Impreza, as I am, you notice the space immediately. It's not a lot, it's not great, it's not like adding 6 inches, it's more like adding a half an inch here or an inch there, but you feel it immediately. You're more comfortable, it's more spacious. The seats are as comfortable, if not more comfortable than the previous generation. They're entirely supportive for a long trip. I put 1,200 miles on the car that I drove for the Driving Impressions article, and I had no problems whatsoever, and I'm a sensitive back. The car has an adjustable steering wheel, so you can, along with the height adjustment, you can readily find a comfortable position. One of the things that's noticeable in this car are the weights of the stalk control, or the hefty feel. They just feel very strong. Both the windshield wiper controls and over on the other side, the turn signals. One of the things that sets this car apart from its predecessors is the instrument panel. It has a bold, round tachometer and speedometer. Both of them have almost like ivory backings with black markings and a red needle. At night, these gauges turn black with a black face, and the numbers, the numerals, and the hatch markings turn red, along with the red needles. It's a design that was used and has been used for years by upper-end luxury car makers. Between the two bowl gauges is a digital readout that has an odometer, 2 trip odometers, and the fuel gauge. In the automatic version of the car, the top part of the gauge also shows which gear you're in. The top of the center dash is the readout for the various functions of the of the computer. You have different mileage readings for the separate trip odometers. You have overall mileage, you have elapsed time in the car, of course temperature and time. As you move down, the center vents have more controls than in previous years. The hazard flasher, of course, is bigger, and then depending on the model, on which audio system you have, this area can be either just the audio system, or it can also have the navigation system. And again, the model determines what type of air conditioning and heating system you have. This base car has a 5-speed manual transmission, whereas the one that we drove for the driving impressions was a Lineartronic CVT continuously variable transmission. The engine in this car is a 2-liter. It's a Subaru Boxer engine. It gets incredibly good fuel economy. It's the new FB design.